October 7, 2021. Visit number 1091 through the Omega Communications portal into the Station of Light. Lani speaking to you, and begin this session closing your eyes as you listen to this. Take in a lovely, natural, gentle breath, filling yourself with light, vital essence, and allow yourself to step easily into the energetic sphere of the Station of Light. The original receiving area, often called the transition space, is always here, and the energy of the space is especially prepared to accept you as you take the initial step to be present in this area. It's like crossing a threshold through the portal directly into this aspect, this part of the Station of Light. You are welcomed here as you are in this initial aspect of you, and all of the multidimensional aspects of you. I'm addressing you and helping you to orient yourself within this spatial existence. This dimension here allows you to connect into many of the other galactic aspects of the true essence of you, of your original purpose, which may be existing in different dimensions, although there is always the aspect of you that is focused within your physical earth body currently, and the galactic aspect that exists here in this dimensional plane of existence with us in this station. Of course, that aspect of you here came forward and has linked with you on Earth, but is also connected with you on Earth to come in to this station so that you are more actively involved in the overseeing process and contributing to the patterns of light to assist initially yourself and then expanded into the population present on Earth. As you know, that population is changing rapidly and always has done through the life forms who voluntarily decide and choose to leave the physical aspect, and then there are the ones who voluntarily choose to come in and take their first breath of life experience on the planet Earth. So there is always this continuation and unfoldment of experience and evolvement. There are always aspects that are needed to expand more as they have chosen to come into the experience on Earth and to be conscious of the layers of existence that are presented, which are often called conditions and often called limitations. So there are many aspects to the existence of a being who chooses to come into the physicality existence on Earth. Now, bringing your attention back to your presence here within the station with us, there is again the assessment of you as you are assembled here. The assessment continues to view the process of the integration of the higher patterning sequence. And the sequences, of course, as you are aware, activate different aspects of code and processes within the greater energy field and its layers, and within every aspect of the physical self, the cells, the molecular substructure, and the energy flows throughout the bioplasmic form of each and every one of you. Now, we do understand that many of you are identifying yourself as a different type of life form. That life form may have previously existed in a different galaxy, with a different atmosphere, with different conditions. Remember, your true essence is what is manifesting as the physical form that is appropriate for the conditions, the Earth center, biosphere conditions. So it is true to say that you are a multi-dimensional being, the aspect of which is formed and is existing as this physical unit, the humanoid form currently existing and being sustained and maintained with the environment on the Earth planet. We refer here to the energy systems that have been and continue to be receiving the new rays of light, the continuation of expansion in the frequency patterns coming through the solar portal. And the Earth itself, from the gravitational existence to the core of the Earth planet and the Earth mineral structure, and all of the different aspects, etheric and physical. It's all part of the process that maintains and sustains you, and in that it helps your energetic field and physical body to integrate the new sequency patterns. So it's all part of this process of your presence on Earth. As your consciousness field expands in accordance with your resonating essence with the quantum field, then you are able to bring in stabilization, upliftment, support, clearance of patterns that you already would know are interfering with the natural processes. The scientific model on Earth investigate and create, but the creation is not done from the fusion of the natural environments which resonate with the sequencing patterns coming through the solar portal in the natural environment. That exists. The processes of the natural environment, the natural creatures, the plant life, and all of life responds to this elemental resonating frequency field. This has been labelled by scientists. The simple, pure labelling could be the plasmic field. And we have already spoken about that being also called the crystalline energy field. Therefore, this is why many of you refer to your crystalline body, the crystalline essence of you. We're bringing this to your attention because you are already vibrating and resonating through that plasmic crystalline energy field to what is coming through the solar portal in the pure pattern, the light patterns, energy frequencies. When you align yourself directly with that, even above the level of the natural kingdom we refer to, you are receiving the exact pure coding and processes necessary for you to continue your presence on earth with the bringing in of the light. And all of those patterns within that. You do not need to be a scientific analyzer to name what is occurring. In multidimensional fields, the names are not the same, they're not relevant. In a similar fashion, there are no distinct patterns of dimensions. There is a flowing between as patterns evolve and expand and absorb different layers of the dimensional fields. So the multidimensional reference incorporates all that you have achieved, expanded into, already activating and active in multidimensional fields. And this is also what you are accessing as you step into those flows and you receive it through the solar portal. You may at this time feel that you have travelled beyond the earth, travelled beyond this station of light, and have moved singularly into that pathway of the portal that is the soul, your sun. And again, this is for your sole purpose of eliminating patterns that could have been constricting you in any way, and you are receiving everything for you to integrate and bring back into your body form, into your life pattern, fully supporting you and fully supporting all beings on earth. As you bring in that greater pattern that is necessary at this time, this pattern also will be working with what is occurring on earth and is also assisting the awareness and the consciousness field of those aspects that are no longer necessary on earth around you. This is the potential of the activity of you here, and you have been prepared for this and for the many other ways that you work as you allow this energy that you receive in the solar portal to manifest in you and through you. Those of us who are present around you, currently here, supporting you, are the ones who are bringing this to you. And I am the voice presenting it to you. So as you hear the voice, you will be also receiving the energetic communication from all of the Federation of Galactic Beings here. All of those here. And there is a great pattern of coherence between all of us and the pure intention for life. This experience you have been drawing around you or participating in any way will benefit from you receiving this flow of light in the way that it clears, it helps to resolve some considerations that have been around you. And thus you are holding that clear pattern. Now, this was what was required for you, and this will continue to flow out around you and through you. You will recognize the energetic transference of information. Do you also recognize every time you enter into this dimensional existence of the station of light, you are presenting aspects of the civilization which are reviewed, and of course there's always the process of you receiving energetically a greater clearance for you and the energy you bring in. You are feeling this, we observe this, and we are amongst you assisting the process. You could be responding to an individual communication in this moment as I withdraw Aurum out. Thank you, Aurum. Lani speaking again. That I am aware of myself as a galactic presence, a being there in the station. And so I address you now and gather you up and draw you back into your present location, into your present body form and existence. So take in a breath and anchor yourself back into the current civilization. But in saying that, remember you are changing the civilization because you have engaged the higher potential and pattern for Earth, and this is part of restoring Earth to its brilliant place as a station of light itself. So you are creating a new generation, a new dimensional existence. As you realize this. So, thanks to you. And thanks to Aurum and the galactic beings all around us. Again, take in a lovely natural breath and open your eyes and bring your focus back into the present moment, being fully present consciously. Thank you. This ends this session of the visitations into the Station of Light through the Omega Communications portal.